everybody, thank you so much for pressing play on my video. My name is Charlene from stampwithshar.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the US. And in today's video tutorial, I wanted to share with you these super cute little gift bags thingies. Now, you can have it as a one like this. You can add your ribbon to the back and make it look like a little backpack. Super cute. In this one, I have it closed with some Velcro. You could also use magnetics, those little magnets. And inside, it houses a gift card as well as a small little 3x3 note card with just a little thank you inside. Now this is optional, you don't have to do it. You could just use this as a little gift card to give to a friend. This one here, I used designer series paper, but for this one here, I used cardstock instead, and then just embellished it with designer series paper. Super cute. So I'm going to show you how we make this. If you miss any of these measurements, they will be over on my website at www.stampwithshar.com, where you could find a detailed description of this project. So I have my Stampin' trimmer, and we need to do some scoring. I have a piece of Grapefruit Grove, and this piece is cut at 9 1/4 by 5 1/4. And we need to do some scoring with the 9 1/4 along the top. We are going to score this at 3 1/2. We're going to score this at 4. And we're going to score this at 7 1/2. Then with the 5 1/4 along the top, we need to do some additional scoring. Now, there's 3/16 and 5/8 of an inch and 7/8 of an inch. So I decided to do it this way. It's a little bit easier. So we are going to score this at 4 1/2. We're going to score this at 4 3/4 and 5. I'm going to rotate my card 180, and again, same scoring, 4 1/2, 4 3/4, and 5. And that just makes it a little bit easier, so you're not trying to figure out 3/16, 5/8 of an inch and where it is on here. So right now I'm going to grab my paper snips. Now you will notice there is a large edge and a smaller edge, and we need to do some cutting. Let me see, where is my template? So we need to do some cutting. Now you got the small edge on the top, bigger edge on the bottom, and we need to cut away. So we are going to, this is my small edge, we're going to cut away up to this score line. Cut this all away. And then we're going to cut these two little rectangles away. On both sides. We're going to cut up, cut up. These little tabs, I'm just going to miter a little bit. And then I'm just going to cut away a little bit at the top like that. And now you can fold and burnish. I'm going to bring in my corner rounder. Now this has retired, so you will use your envelope punch board, and we're just going to round these corners. And right now I'm going to fold and burnish all my score lines. Now these score lines here, there's 3 little score lines. On the first score line you're going to fold it over, then you're going to fold the next score line back, and then you're going to fold the next score line forward. So what you're doing is you're making like an accordion. Same on this side. You're going to fold that first score line, you're going to fold that all forward like so. Then that next score line, you're going to fold that back. Then that next score line, you're going to fold that forward. And that's going to give you that mountain and valley. Okay? And then, if you want, you could add a little window. You can add your designer series paper. Now would be the right time to do that. And the designer series paper, this piece is, let's see, this piece is 3 3/8 by 3 1/8. That's the size of the designer series paper. And what you're going to do now, you're going to take your handheld 1/8 inch handheld circle punch, and along that score line you're just going to make a punch. Same on the other side. And again, I'm just eyeballing it. And then you're going to take your ribbon, you're going to grab a piece of ribbon, you're going to feed the ribbon through. I'm just going to tie a knot. Like so. I'm going to cut away all this excess. And that's going to give you the little handle. Alright. My glue went a little happy. And we are just going to stick glue a little too much, but and now we are just, you know what, let me just do this side too. The glue just went a little happy on me there. And now we're going to line this up. And we're going to go on the opposite side. Now with the liquid glue, you do have to hold it a second or two so it can dry. And again, you want to add your DSP if you're using cardstock. If you're using the designer series paper, there's nothing you have to do to it. And again, I added a little Velcro. You're going to stick your Velcro here, positive and negative, shut it closed, and then take it apart. That way you know they will always match up. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. That way you won't miss my next video. If you're in the US and you're interested in purchasing any of the Stampin' Up! Products that I used in today's video, I will have them linked down in the description below. I will also have a written detailed description with measurements over on my website at www.stampwithshar.com. I do post projects every weekday to inspire you, so I hope you'll head on over there and go and have that a look. Go give that a look. I hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day yesterday, and thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a great week ahead. Take care.